the book that we started, the Bereshit book, have only 3 mitzvot. Only 3, you know that? Only 3 mitzvot. The first one is provu, meaning to bring, to get married and bring children to the world. The second one is to make a brit milah. And the third one is not to eat the gid and asher. Because that's where Yaakov got hit. That's the only 3 mitzvot that we have in the whole book. So why do we need this book for? What for? This book, actually, Bereshit will tell you how to live your life. How to live your life. What are we looking in our life? What are we looking for? With all the money that we have children, and we have whatever we need, but we're looking for one thing. As I call it, peace of mind, rest. Especially in nowadays when the world is so hectic and so crazy. People sometimes looking, they're going to islands, deserted place. Nobody should find me. I don't want to talk to nobody. Leave me alone. Why? Because it's too much. I need rest. I need rest. Can you get to this rest? Huh? Do you have maybe a formula for me? Huh?
No rest in this world.
No rest. Okay.
From the inside, not from the
Yes. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Outside I can go and sleep, but my mind is still, I'm restless. So the Torah will not leave us just like that. Hashem will not leave us just on the air. He wants us to have a peace of mind. Right? Peace of mind. How? Just by thinking for a second. Hashem took Adam HaRishon and he placed him where? You know where? Gan Eden. Right? But what is the word that the Torah uses? Vayenicheu began Eden. You know what Vayenicheu means? Huh? I can throw you, or I can place you in a very nice touch. Laniach, meaning is to rest there. Menashon menucha. Lanuach, lanicho. Vayenicheu began Eden. Hashem placed him in Gan Eden, rest there. But then Hashem told him, you have to work there and you have to guard there. If you put me over here to rest, why should I work? And why should I guard? Whom should I guard myself from? It's only me in this world. So you hear a message which is contradicting. I'm leaving you over here to rest, but you have to work. Either I'm resting, either I'm working. Okay? So soon we're going to see that Dafka, through working, through doing something, we'll find rest. Because when we're resting, what you're doing, if one week I will not give you any job, you're going to sit just like this on the beach for 1 week. Are you going to be able to take it? Huh?
Get crazy.
You go crazy. So what rest means? I can sit on the beach for 1 week. I can lay on a couch for 1 week. Even for 2 hours is already far. You're going to go out of your mind. So what rest are we talking about? Very good question. So, let me take you somewhere. There is a midrash, a very interesting one. That the midrash is saying what? בזכות 3 דברים. In 3 things נברא העולם. Hashem created the world because of 3 things. What? Be surprised. הפרשת חלה. חלה. מעשר. and ביקורים. Bikurim means from every first fruit that you have to bring it to the temple.
Now there's no more Bikurim?
No more Bikurim. The question is, what's the connection between these 3 mitzvot that Hashem created this world only for this one? Very strange. If you look in the Sefer, in the book, in the first page, what Hashem did, Hashem made separations. Night, day. Light, darkness. Water over here, water above. There is no water in the middle, right? No water in the middle. Hashem made a separation. A man, a woman. Good, bad. Life, death, everything is, and we're making every Motzei Shabbat. What are we doing? What are we doing every Motzei Shabbat? Avdala, right? Why? Why? And what we say there? Am Abdil ben Kodesh, Echol, Or Echoshech, Israel Ha'amim, a Jew, a Goy. 6 days, a Shabbat. You see? Left, right. Nothing in the middle. Hashem's world, there is no middle. And many people say, we are in the middle. Not too religious and not observant. We are right in the middle. You are in Noah's land. You are in Noah's land because in Hashem world there is no middle.
There's no middle for Jewish people?
Nah. Jews are the most extreme people in the world. The most is a Jew. Either you see a Jew over there or you see a Jew all the way there. Okay? Hashem accepted the offering of Hevel and did not accept the offering of Cain. Why not? Okay, take it. He said, no. That's good and that's no good. Done. No. Why Hashem did this, all this? So, when Hashem created the world, Hashem says the world is very good. Right? Everything is very good. Hashem says that's good. When Hashem created the man, Hashem did not say good. Left it like this. Is it good? It's not good. Why? Because whatever Hashem created until then, they're not able to change themselves. apple tree, right, cannot change himself. A donkey is not able to change himself. Once a donkey, always a donkey. Everything that Hashem created until He created Adam, unchangeable. That's it. You stay like this forever. Who is the only one who is changeable?
Human.
Human being. That's why Hashem did not say good or no good. This, I'm living in your hands. An animal is not able to change. A lion will stay a lion all the time. Same action. Not able to change. Not able to restrain himself. Nothing. And that's why, because Adam was created in a form which is not clear, if he's going to go to the bad side or good side, Hashem left it alone like this. He said, you'll decide if it'll be good or not good, is in your hands. Is in your hands. So now what happens? In every person we have a good side and we have a bad side, actually. Because when Adam HaRishon ate from the tree, it's written in the Torah, Etz Hadat Tov Vera, meaning the good and the bad are mixed in together. If you will say good or bad, that's okay, we know that's good and that's not good. But good and no good together, we never know what's good for us and what is not good for us. It's always mixed up. That's why Hashem did not, right? Why we're not allowed to wear sharpness? Did you hear once this word? Sharpness. Huh? You heard, very good. Sharpness meaning if you have linen and wool together. Linen and wool together. Why it's not allowed? Why it's not allowed? What do you care? Linen is good, wool is good. Hashem says, Chas v'shalom. Whoever prays, when he have a sharpness on him, the prayers are going nowhere. He's talking to the wall. Sharpness. That's a mitzvah, very interesting. The explanation is, Cain brought linen. His offering was linen. Hevel brought wool. Hevel brought wool. And when you mix Cain and Hevel together, Hashem says, I'm not going to accept it. Either you Cain, either you Hevel. Either you wear only linen, or either you wear only wool. Together, I'm not going to accept it. Why? Because you're going to be a mixed up person. A mixed up person. The problem of our days is that many people are very mixed up. They have no direction in life. They have no direction. Right? Yes, it's very nice to be a Shomer Shabbat. It's very good. It's a good start. Everything is okay. If it's only a start. But if I'm going to stay there and I say, I'm fine, you know, so on Shabbat you a Jew, on Shabbat, but in the middle of the week, who are you? What type of life do you have? Italian life? Irish life? Greek life? Arab life? Who are you? You are a mixed up person. You don't have, that's why people are having, they're restless. They don't find rest. They don't know where they are. They're trying to catch the whole world. You're not going to be able. You cannot. Impossible. That's That's why Hashem made a separation. You are a Jew, be a Jew. A goy, go there. Uben Israel, la'amim. You're a Jew, stay a Jew. And act like a Jew. So, the main problem in this world, the main problem why people are so much in a suffering, they have no rest and they will never rest. They will never rest. Because the neshama will not let them rest. The neshama needs rest. She's right. And the neshama will rest in you know when a person will start to live like a normal Jew. Not like somebody... Many times I hear that people, Hasidim, have beard and pealach, they see them Shabbat in Atlantic City. They see them in clubs. I don't know what they see them. You want to tell me that people like that, they have rest in life? Or they're looking for themselves? They look one identity and they're doing other things. People like that, they don't have life. They're living hell, actually. That's called hell. If you want hell, that's hell. Okay? Sometimes I'm coming to homes, to make a shlom bayit or something. So I see from one side, I see, a bookshelf, and from the other side I see pictures. Bar minan. Not sanua, not klon. I say, what this have to do with this? You have to decide. This one or that one. I don't know, I bought it in Italy as a piece of art, but it's a piece of junk. Where is the brain? Okay? I told you once, I think, in Eretz Israel, they play soccer on Shabbat. Shabbat they play soccer. So they're coming with a big bus on Shabbat to the Kotel, to the Western Wall, right? And the players going to pray by the wall, so they should score goals today, so that they're going to win the game. On what day? On Shabbat. And one of my friends used to be a player. He was the head guy, a scorer, as they say. I told him once, how come you guys are scoring too many goals? He said, I'll tell you a secret, but don't tell it to anybody. You know what he did? He took out of his sacks, that he's playing a ball, small Tehillim book. Small Tehillim book is in his sack. He said, with this, I kick, no goalie will be able to catch my balls. So short head, they wanna, what are you doing? And he was so proud of his book. I said, you put a book in your legs, are you crazy? What are you doing? He said, shh, don't tell to nobody. That's my secret. But in Shabbat, and he was praying with Shabbat. He's sitting on the bus, but this is his book. That's the Tehillim. Let me ask you a question. If a baby is born Friday night, just after sunset, it's few minutes after a sunset, when you're going to make the berit?
Shabbat.
No. Why Shabbat? Huh? No. Not for this purpose.
Friday.
Maybe a 7 day, a Friday. agreement needs a Shabbat maybe. Since it's time that calls Ben Hashemashot is maybe day, maybe night. We don't know it yet. The Brit moving to Sunday. You know that? You never know, huh? Very good. Yeah. Why? Because if he was born on a Friday after a sunset and is not yet night for sure, so maybe if you do Brit on a Friday, it's going to be only a 7th day. Right? And if we're going to do it on a Shabbat, and it should be done on a Friday, right? So he's making a Chilul Shabbat now, the Moel. Because this Brit, when you push a Brit, you cannot push it to a Shabbat. So what is the Shur time? Shur time, when is it?
Sunday.
Huh? So we don't know if it's 7 or 8, so you're going to 9.
But how many minutes after Shabbat?
Oh, so now since we have so many arguments when exactly Shabbat is starting, right? So if it's not for sure on that of everybody that this is a Shabbat, push it to Sunday. Why? Because you're not night and you're not a day. We're going to push you. No choice. If it was a daytime, we know daytime. If it's a nighttime, we know it's nighttime. If it's in between, we don't know where to register you, Habibi.
But what is
You're not on the computer. Okay? Even this. You know?
What is considered in between?
Until, according to Moshe, Alav Shalom, it's about 50 minutes.
50?
Yes, so if a baby is born 45 minutes after Shkia, he's still in between. Still in between. Now listen to this. You know, there is babies which are born that you don't know of, but we don't know if they're boys or girls. You know that? Nobody should see it. Nobody should see it. But some babies are born. In the Lashon of the Gemara, it calls androgynous. That sometimes you can look like a man, but inside you're a lady. Or vice versa. Sometimes you're a lady, but inside you're a man.
Why is that?
I don't know, Hashem knows. But to tell you a case that came to us once, a lady that got married and 4 years she is not giving birth, not able to conceive. So after 4 years, she got already the permission from the Rav to go check herself. And she went and checked herself what's going on. They made a sonogram and they found out that inside Bichlal she's not a lady. Yeah. And she was sitting there in the bedding crying her heart out. Now, should we give her a get? Not a get. She's a man married to a man. What to do with her?
She has male hormones now?
Yes.
Oh no.
She has men's organs inside.
But the body looks like a woman?
Yeah.
The outside.
The outside look like a, but the voice is a little bit, not mamash a lady.
But she didn't have a womb.
So what they did?
No.
No uterus.
She had a wound, ככה, a small one,
No.
not developed one. Could you imagine to see something like this?
Is it possible?
Oh, it's possible.
Anything possible.
In the one the God wants.
You see, because they are in between, we don't know even what to do with them. Everything that is in between is no good. Is no good.
2 years ago, a man was pregnant and he had a boy. Can you hear that?
What?
2 years ago, a man was pregnant.
No.
He was with another lady and he had a boy.
מזל טוב וסימן טוב.
He got pregnant again and he had another.
He got a pregnant from a lady.
Yeah, he was
That's something I never heard.
Maybe it was inside woman.
Okay, this is for me news. Anyway, the cause of being restless in this world is because we're always in the between. Maybe day, maybe night. Maybe man, maybe a woman. Right? Maybe Jew, maybe Goy. Half this, we don't know who you are. So a person gets so mixed up, he becoming, he has no identity. He's trying, but it's very hard. It's very hard to live like that. So, in order to have rest, Hashem helped us very much. You know why he did? What he did? The first job that Adam HaRishon got, Hashem told them to call names to every creature in this world. Why? So a person will know what he's dealing with. Every Jewish name has meaning to it, right? Every Jewish name has a meaning to it. Yes or no? Avraham, why Avraham? In Menuchat, Abba. Ab זה Abba. Yitzchak, why Yitzchak? Nothing. Yaakov, the hills, right? A steady person, ikvi, steady. Moshe, I'm minamayim meshitiu, Moshe, right? Every name. Reuven, everybody should see. He's a son, I have a son. Reu, look, Ben. I have a Ben, I have a son. Shimon, Hashem heard me, Shamauti. Hashem heard me. Shimon. Levi, now my husband will escort me because I have 2 kids in my hands. I need another pair of hands. Levi, escort. Lelavot, to escort. Yehuda, why Yehuda? Oda, right? Admitting. Every name, Jewish name, you know exactly what's behind it.
What is your heaven?
לשון כבוד. לשון כבוד. יוכבד. Now, Yosef, Hashem took away my shame that I don't have kids. Hashem, Asaf. Hashem took everything. Oh Hashem. No shame anymore. For me. Meir, what is Meir? Right, here. Every name has, exactly no place for mistakes. כי נשני אלוקים לשון, to forget, מנשה. Now, the fake people, they falling into traps, and that's why their life is all the time on the spin. Right? In America, everybody is a rabbi, a reform one, right? Also rabbi, right? A lady, she's a rabbi, right? Meaning a Rav Ovadia also a rabbi, and a lady, a pregnant, also she's a rabbi. There is no, So people don't know what be'emet a rabbi means. So that's why many times they fall into bad traps, because they don't know what is a real one and who is not a real one. Because we don't know what real life means and what not real life means, so we think everything is good. Everything is good. When a patient coming to the hospital, where is he in trouble? When is he in trouble? You know when? When they're not able to diagnose him. They are checking blood, MRI, a CAT scan, this one, that one. They don't find anything. He's in trouble. They don't know what to do with him. When the problem is almost over, when they diagnose him, they know the truth now. So we know what you have, and we're going to treat you in this way. And that's it. No more safek, no more doubts. Our life, we cannot diagnose ourselves. Diagnose. We cannot diagnose who we are. A person like that is not able to live his life with rest. Impossible. Because if people will know that this one is not only a cellular phone or iPhones, his name is over here, we have to put a big sign, addiction. People will stay away from this. You can get addicted to it. Did you see once a sign over here, addiction? No, right? When somebody is on the internet or is watching a TV, he should know that's called brainwash. A commercial is a brainwash, if you learn once. You know that? Imagine they're going to tell you now, okay, let's now go to 30 seconds brainwash. People will say, what brainwash? You can't brainwash me. But it's a commercial. They're finding nice names. Okay? And what makes people restless? What? Whatever they see, they want. Why? Why? Yes, good, no good. They have to buy it because they've been brainwashed, because they have to have TV at home, because I have to be with the world. That's the problem. For us, it's a soul for us. For us, it's no good. Why a person is angry? Why a person becomes angry? Because he don't know how to diagnose himself. If he will know that the anger coming from gava, from ego, he will stop. He will stop. He will. He said, I have to work on my ego. That's why I get excited all the time, upset. But since he doesn't know how to diagnose himself, that's a problem. That's a problem. On the street today, what love means? What love means?
To be one.
It sounds very good to be one. Let's be one. So I put handcuffs on you and let's be one. That's love means.
The excitement.
Excitement is excitement. Love is love. Excitement is excitement. No, I'm asking people old enough.
People are one.
It sounds very nice, like Shabbat Shalom, you know. It sounds good. But how to get there?
There was an article in Time magazine that it's an addiction.
Love is addiction.
Addiction.
Very close to it.
Scientifically,
Almost correct. Yeah.
To be happy? Happiness?
To be happy is to be happy.
To make each other happy?
It's a different
To give.
definition, huh?
To give.
I can give and say oof, you know.
the desire to give in order to come
Yeah,
close.
that is investment.
Ah.
Investment.
But you missed my question.
Before the
My question was, what the street saying love?
Oh.
No.
To fall in love.
Fall.
Yeah. When you feel good with something, like let's say you love chicken, like you love the feeling of eating chicken, but you don't actually love the chicken. It's like feeling good when you like have it, but like you don't actually have like feelings for it.
To click with someone.
She's saying something over there.
Yeah, it's just
She's saying something. Let's go back to you. Say it again, please.
like it's like a feeling of like you feel good about it, but you don't actually have feelings for it. It's just like you're like temporary like feeling for it.
If I love chicken, you know what I'll do? I'll grow roosters or chicken in my backyard. And I'll feed them. And I'll put effort on them. When I love myself, I will eat the chicken. Okay?
We get married because we love ourselves. Probably.
Most marriages, I'm sorry to say, I have to say it, but I have to say it. Most marriages is because she said, I love you, and he said, I love you. They saying things that don't know what they're saying. They're interpreting it very wrong, meaning they're saying in a different language, I desire you and you desire me, and this desire will get over in 2-3 weeks. And then we'll see exactly what we did. Then start the cursing and the threatening, and I'm leaving, I'm not talking to you, you lying to me, you lied to me, you promised me. The whole geschäft that we all know, right? Because the start was very wrong, because you don't know the definition of what Adam HaRishon Hashem told him, you say what love means. And you have to say what happiness means and what it is. Understand? That's why we have restless, because we don't know what we're doing. We're not learning. We think we know. We see a movie, right? And that's it. She's in love. Until when? Until when? Especially girls bar mitzvah. Girls, where are you? Don't ask. Don't ask. Ma kara? My boyfriend told me you love me. He sent me flowers and right away. Oh, how long do you think you will last? What do you say? What do you say?
2 months.
Alavai, I'm buying it. 2 months, I'm buying already. This week, I had a case, a lady came, Skina. She told me already that they started to fight already in the Shiva Brachot. Right after the wedding, it started already. I said, don't worry, it's normal. It's still normal. For our days, it's normal.
I didn't know what.
Ah,
When did they fight in Shiva Brachot?
Well, it's arguments. It's very normal.
No, but for what?
They don't agree.
Everything. I should only them.
when everything is based on desires, When your stomach is hungry, you eat. But what happens after you're full?
You get hungry again.
That's why Birkat Amazon ze midoraita. You know that? Why? You know why? Do I have to say? Do the Torah have to tell us to say thank you after you ate?
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, you're lively.
Because a person, when it comes to physical desire, is very likely to get filled up and then to kick. And that's what happens. So that's what happened outside.
So it's better to get married from rational?
Absolutely. This has to work. Very good.
You don't have to feel like...
Then comes the feeling. After everything is in place, then you can open the key a little bit. But to use only this, and this goes to rest. Oy vavoy. And ladies are very good at it. Maestros, actually. Every time in my office, my kishke is turning upside down. What did you do? How you doing? No, I thought he loves me. I don't know. Okay. Have a nice day. People think that money will bring them happiness, right? Aren't we? If I have $2 million, $3 million, $10 million, I'll be king. Dafka, these people, they're having a shrink handy. These people need many times to go to psychologists. They are the most restless people in the whole wide world. Is these people. Why? Why? You should be the happiest person on earth. Because they think that money will bring happiness, which is not correct. It can bring you a comfort, but not happiness. Don't mix it up. So now, let me take you back to where I started. When Hashem told Adam HaRishon, I'm going to put you in Gan Eden, and I'm going to ask you to do one thing. One thing. You see this tree? Don't touch it. Don't eat. You can eat from everything else. Millions of trees. This one, no. Why? Adam HaRishon saw that all the animals doing whatever they want. Eating from this tree, from this one, from that one. Why Hashem told me no? The moment he heard the word Asur, not allowed to, but Bacht, only me no. Everybody else, yes. Why me no? What did I do? Hashem.
You didn't have any Yasser You didn't have any Yasser
But yet, why did you eat?
He didn't have it there.
You made it into ritual.
The moment that he heard the word Asur, already the curiosity is there. He felt bad. And he didn't know that this is the best thing for him. Like for us, the halal belong to us. When we're making afshat halal, right? What we're sending a message. What's the message behind it? This piece that I'm taking out, and we're making a bracha on this, it's not mine. I know this is not mine. I'm making a bracha, and with a smile on my face, I'm putting it away and I'm burning it. Because I know it's not mine. Maaser, I'm getting my money, 10% I'll give out because I know it's not mine. With happiness I'll give it. I don't want it. It's not mine. That makes a person knows 90% is mine, 10% is not mine. This door, this part is mine, this part I'll make a bracha and I'll burn it. That's it. And I'm happy about it. So we know what is allowed, what is not allowed. If you bring an animal, can the animal know what is allowed, what is not allowed? The animal knows. Hashem said to Adam, I put you in Gan Eden and I want you to be different from the animal. So I'm telling you this one asur. The more I tell you no, the more rest you're going to have. Why Shabbat is a day of rest? Why? Why? Why Shabbat is a day of rest? Because Shabbat we know what is allowed and what is not allowed. So we have no desire to go to the phone, and no desire to go to the car, no desire to do things which are so. We know, out, shalom. So we're able to rest. That gives a person rest. When Adam HaRishon became restless? When? Huh? Very good. You know what he felt? He thought if I'll eat, it will be more fun. Pitom, after he ate, he felt, you know what he felt? Empty, cheated, frustrated. He became sad and restless. That's it. He lost his, because when you know it's asur, that's it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. The more I know, yes, no, so I know what to do and what not to do. So Mimele, I have rest. Don't I? Yes or no? So whoever goes after the desire of his body, not able to control himself, acting like an animal, when a person is not able to control himself, what happened? He will lose the title of Ben Adam, and he's getting very close to a title that we don't like Bichlal. Animal. Lama? Why animal? Animal is not able to control the instinct that he has. Animal is an animal. Can you tell a lion that today is a kippur today? Can you tell a lion today you're not eating? Today you're starving, you're Yom Kippur. He will eat you. Oh, yeah. He doesn't know, he understands language. Only person, only us. We are the only one. Hashem gave us the will in our hand. He say, you decide what you want to be. You turn right, you're a person. You turn left, you're an animal. In the middle, you're half and half. Decide what you want to be. That's it. So we have to decide what we want to be. And this makes the whole world for us, for the Torah observant, very simple. Very simple. When we know this is asur, we have no desire for this. Do you have a desire for pork? Let me ask you a question. In this room, I don't believe that a person over here has a desire for pork, right? Why not? Why not?
You never had it.
You know it's asur, it's already.
From the time
So,
you're born, you know it's a...
You don't see a person, even if he is hungry, walking by a non-kosher restaurant and says, maybe I'll eat fish. He walks by. Why? Not belong to me. So he's in peace with himself. He says, no desire בכלל. We want to eat the whole world. I want this, I want to be a Jew. Shabbat is Shabbat. But Sunday, don't tell me what to do. Just Shabbat is over, yalla. I was in shul, I davened, everything is fine. Now let's play cards, let's watch TV, let's go to movies, let's go this. Ya Habibi, where are you? Are you here? Are you there? Where are you? We want to be everywhere. Everywhere? Okay. Don't look for rest. You're not going to have it. You're not going to have it. Once a person he told me, you don't know what fun means. No, me after a Shabbat, I'm going pizza, I'm going here, I'm going to a movie, you're going to play cards, and you sit down at home, just like this with your books. Aren't you tired all a Shabbat and again, say Shabbat again? What, you're crazy? So I told him, very good question you're asking. I told him, if you see a person, right, sits down on this chair, nicely, but you see another person, like this. I said, who is more calm? Who lost something? He said, the one who is going back and forth. I said, I found myself, I have my books, I'm learning. You don't scan, you're going to movie, and to the pizza, and to cars, like a windshield wiper. This, that. And you come home, and then at night time, he has heartburns from the pizza, from what is it? When a person has rest, nothing will interest him anymore. I found myself. I know what is allowed, what is not allowed. Shalom, done. Other people, let's go here. I heard they open a new restaurant. Nah. Who said it's good? So they're coming home like Adam Arishon, empty, practice empty, right? Frustrated, restless. So Hashem wants us to live in Gan Eden. In this world, you can still do it. You know that. And we have to learn from Shabbat. That's why after all the creation, Hashem said, Shabbat. Why? If you're going to conduct your 6 days like Shabbat, you know what is allowed, what isn't allowed, your whole week will be Shabbat. Rest. This asur, this mutar, this okay, this not okay. I know what's that. So I have no desires for this, only for this, because this is what I'm allowed to do. Shalom. Khalas. That's the secret of Maaser, Chala, and Bikurim. Not belong to me. That's it. That's why the last one on the 10 commandments is, what is this? Lo tachmod. Why? Because it's the most important one. It's the most important. Why? If you will not desire things which shall not belong to you, then you're going to be able to do all the other 9 commandments. So the whole 10 commandments stand on what? You know what? On Lo Tachmod. That's the most important one. That's the base. Then we'll get to Anochi Hashem. Because if you desire somebody else's wife or house or something like this, meaning Hashem made a mistake. She shouldn't be your wife. So there is no God in this world for you. And that's drive the whole world crazy. Crazy. I feel bad for people, I feel bad for them. Nice people, good people, but they don't know how to live. They are in the middle all the time. בין השמשות. ספק יום, ספק לילה. They don't know where they are. It's daytime, it's nighttime. Who are you? A man, a lady, androgynous? Who are you? That's a terrible life to live. Terrible. So I'm going to leave it up to you now. The only day that you find rest in every Jew is Shabbat. Shabbat. Disconnected from the whole world. Because Shabbat almost everything is asur, right? Almost. So we feel good with this. We know we have to go to shul, come home, eat, sing, say Sefer Torah, go to sleep, again shul, again. We have already a schedule. Everybody knows that's it. Bye-bye everybody. No customers, no telephones, no nothing. People on Shabbat, they sleep good, they eat good. Everything looks very calm. Hopefully, I hope so. I hope so. Okay? But everything is fine. Shabbat. Because we know our place. We know. Motzei Shabbat, Yallah. Attack. Let's go back to Salat. Why? You see the on Main Street, the pizzeria, people to restaurant, call Shabbat, you ate, again eating Motzei Shabbat. What is this? It's not because they want to eat. They want to get out of the house already. Enough, we had enough. Too much rest for us. We need to get more restless outside. I don't know what to say. I feel bad for them. I feel bad. So then he has to work all year to save money, then go to a deserted island. Nobody should find him for 2 weeks. But where are you going to go? Where are you running? You're going to come back to it. After 2 weeks, you're going to get even more than that. It not depends if you're running away or not. It depends on your lifestyle. Are you darkness or you light? Are you a man or are you a lady? Most marriages today, you know what is the problem? A lady became half a man, and a man became half a lady, and that's where we have a problem. Nobody knows where is the corner over here. She's outside, he's in the kitchen, he's taking care of the kids, she's taking care of the other things, she's taking care of bills, he's taking care of a clinic. Became כזה, הזו. Sometimes underneath the chuppah, you see maybe a man, and she's already half a man. Standing there like, just talk, I'll show you who I am, and finish. Done, Yamano. That's what's destroying the whole world. This restless, and we don't know where is the corner. So I advise you very strongly, before I leave, I will advise you very strongly. Life can be very simple for us. Jews, Hashem says, look in my book. Look in the Bereshit book and you see what life means. From there we live lifestyle. How to be happy, how to love, how to get married. Everything is there. We're going to go through this. It's all there. We just have to take it out and adapt it to our time. If not, what can I do? It's everybody else. It's everybody else a free choice to decide what what life he wants for himself. But rest is only one way. It's a lifestyle of the Torah. You're going to be very resting. Why? Why is it? Simple as I told you. You imagine you're coming to a house, no television, no internet, nothing. Okay? So what do you think will be in this house?
Please.
No backgammon, no clue.
Relaxing.
No cars, nothing. No newspapers, clue.
People interacting with each other.
Torah.
So the husband has time for his wife, the wife has time for the husband, he has patience for her, she has patience for him, she has patience for the kids, and everything else. But if you're going into a house when you have, a big lavdil, right? Screen like this, and every lady that's coming to my office, she's kind of says, when my husband wants to talk to me, he's next to the TV. While he's watching I don't know what. So what do you want from me? Take it out. You cannot put the milk next to the cat and tell it, don't drink. Impossible. Impossible. If you want life of rest, what you have to do? Make your house Gan Eden. You cannot make the house Gehenna and then say, let's live like Gan Eden. Is it possible? Impossible. So these kind of homes, they can raise 9 kids, 10 kids, 12 kids, no problem. Other home, so we have 2-3 kids, balagan. Why? Because we want to catch 55 things in one time. Will not happen. Restless. That's the problem. So let's get rest a little bit. And we should do what we should do. And B'ezrat Hashem, everybody will be happy and will find rest with his life. Have a good night.